entertainment bullseye every week with her hard riding. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Is the train on time?
Yeah, it'll be here in 4 minutes.
Good. Oh, Annie, look at that rifle. It sure is big.
Oh, that's an old flintlock.
And that hawk-leg pistol.
An old Captain Ball, eh?
Gosh, they haven't used those guns since Daniel Boone. How can he be the world's greatest sharpshooter?
Well, some of those old mountain men are pretty good shots, Tag.
But he's not half as good as you are.
Oh, looks like my young brother's my greatest booster.
Annie, your package came. It's inside on the counter.
Oh, thanks, Clem.
One for you too, Lofty. Your new Sunday shirt. Real pretty, too.
You mean you looked at it?
Well, not all the way. Just took a little peek.
Nothing to worry about, folks. I'm not here for a holdup. I'm here to prevent one. I'm D.K. Rodney, special agent for the Railway Express Company. That train's carrying an Army payroll bound for Fort Yuma. $55,000. The strong box will be unloaded here. It'll stay in that safe overnight, and tomorrow it'll go out again on the afternoon mail train.
What makes you think there might be a holdup?
Because Snowy Kringle's coming in on the same train.
He doesn't look like a hold-up man to me. He looks more like a Santa Claus.
Except this Santa Claus wears the gun. And he knows how to use it. Shot a station agent in Dodge City. You can't always judge a man by his appearance, Miss Oakley. Sometimes a man's not what he seems.
Say, he shot a man in Dodge City and he's still on the loose?
Well, he was masked when he held up the diplo in Dodge. Wore a flour sack over his head. Cover his beard, I guess.
Is there anything we can do to help, Mr. Rodney?
Well, thanks. But I intend to camp right in this office as long as that Army payroll's in the safe.
I'm the Hotel Diablo. I'll take the thing, Mr. Kringle.
Oh, just the suitcase. I'll take the rifle myself.
My name's Tag Oakley.
Glad to know you, son.
Are you really the world's greatest sharpshooter? With that old muzzle loader?
Would you like to see how old Betsy works?
Sure.
Well, you just run down the road a piece, blow up this toy balloon, and set her adrift.
Kringle?
Hey, the old boy's almost as good as you are, eh?
Oh, no. He's better, Lofty. I could hit it with a carbine, but I doubt if I could hit anything with that old flintlock.
Yes, ma'am. I'm all right, thanks. Yeah. I wonder what happened to old Betsy.
Here it is, sir.
Oh, thanks, son.
Didn't even get hurt one bit.
Fine. I've only been in town a short time, and already I'm indebted to its people. Thanks, ma'am.
Well, that's all right.
Which way is the Diablo Hotel?
It's right here, sir.
I couldn't see it for looking at it. You know, this Diablo dust kind of gets in a man's eyes. Yes?
Room service. I have your supper, sir.
Just a minute.
Shall I put it there, sir?
Yeah, fine. Just put it right down there, son. Well, that was mighty nice of you to bring my supper up here, boy. Wait, I got something for you.
Thank you, sir. Will there be anything else?
No, that's all. Didn't we meet somewhere before?
Yes. The runaway wagon, remember?
Oh, sure. How could I ever forget that?
Gee, these are nice boots. Even got your initials on them.
Yep, made to order. I had a pair stolen in Dodge City last month. Had to get a new pair. Pretty expensive.
Mind if I look at your revolver? Sure
Put
is.
that gun down! Didn't anybody ever teach you to keep your hands off loaded guns?
I'm sorry. My sister told me how.
I don't care what your sister told you. Nobody touches my gun. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You heard what I said. Get out now!
Yes, sir.
Hi, Tang. How's the hotel business?
Got a 25-cent tip tonight.
Oh, business is booming. Annie, the country's headed for good times.
And it's time for all young hotel men to be in bed.
Something funny about that man.
What man?
Snowy Kringle. And Santa Claus, he was a nice guy. But then when I went to look at his six-shooter, he was different. Kind of mean, you know.
Well, Tag, you can't always judge a man by his appearance. Sometimes a man's not what he seems.
Somebody we met at the depot today said the same thing.
That crash. Tell that old man if he touches that telegraph key, I'll blow your brains out.
Clem, don't touch that key.
In the baggage room, both of you.
How do you get out of here?
You can. There's bars on all the windows.
Snowy Kringle out there blowing us safe.
You think it was him?
Did you notice his boots?
No, but I noticed his gun. And it ain't no cap and ball gun.
You don't think he's stupid enough to use his own gun?
I'll see you in the morning, Lofty.
Good night, Annie. I'll put your horse away.
All right. It's the depot.
Hey, Annie, that sounded like... Go back to bed, Tag.
put that light out. Kringle might see
Are you hurt bad?
Oh, no, Annie. No, just flying glass when he shot the lamp. It was Snowy Kringle, all right.
The deputy won't have to chase him very far. He'll head straight back for his hotel.
What makes you so sure?
Snowy Kringle always operates the same way. Flour sack over his head and blows the safe with a powder horn. If you go to his hotel, you'll find him pretending to be asleep. A fine old man who looks like Santa Claus. That's the way I found him in Dodge City.
Let's go wake up Santa Claus.
Just a minute, please.
All right, Grandpa. You're under arrest.
Arrest? What for?
That little job in Dodge City and another little job here in Diablo tonight.
The charges will be brought by Mr. Rodney, special agent for the Railway Express Company.
Leave that gun alone. That's my gun.
Not your gun anymore, Mr. Kringle. This is Exhibit A in a holdup case.
You wait in the hall. I'll bring him out as soon as he's dressed.
But, sir, there must be some mistake. I heard the young lady say something about a holdup. I don't know what she's talking about. I swear I don't.
You'll find out soon enough. Get your clothes on and pack your bags, Santa Claus. You got a date to slide down a chimney tonight. Right into a cell at the Diablo jail.
Listerine antiseptic, Listerine toothpaste, and prophylactic toothbrushes present America's favorite family comedy, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family, Ozzie, Harriet, David, and Ricky. Ozzie Nelson, of course, plays the part of the head of the Nelson household, Ozzie. And here is his lovely wife, Harriet Nelson, who keeps the family on an even keel. Hello, Harriet. The smiling young teenager we now see is David Nelson, older of the two Nelson boys and played by David Nelson. And here we have the youngest of the Nelsons, the little guy with the twinkle in his eye, Ricky Nelson, played by Ricky Nelson. The Nelsons' next-door neighbor, Mr. Thornberry, better known as Ozzie's pal Thorny, is played by Don DeFore.
Come on, David, that's cheating.
It is not cheating.
It is so.
The trouble with you is you're a chicken.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're wise guy.
That's what I know, half pint.
You better watch out, David. I may be small, but I'm awful mean.
Hey, take it easy, will you? What's all the noise about?
Oh, were you talking too loud, Pa?
Are you serious? Is this one of your friendly little discussions?
Yes, sir. That's what I can't understand. How can anybody be as smart as you and have a son as dumb as David?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm in high school now, and I'm getting a little bit too old to get in these silly arguments with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, calm down, will you, fellas?
You better tell him to be careful, Pop. I'm getting pretty strong, boy.
That's a laugh.
Oh, yeah? Have you seen my muscles lately?
What's the matter? Can't you find them either?
Come on, take it easy, will you, guys?
Okay, Pop. Ricky has something important he wants to ask you.
Who, me? I thought you were going to ask him.
We had the elections and you were elected.
Yeah, I know. I thought I voted for you.
You did, and I won, so you have to ask him.
Well, somebody better ask me, or I'll never find out. Come on, David, what is it?
Well, we'd like to do our Christmas shopping a little early this year, Pop.
Well, it sounds like a fine idea to me. You certainly have my permission for that.
Oh, boy. Come on, let's go, David.
Wait a minute. You're forgetting the most important part.
What's that?
We need some money to buy the presents with.
Not a boy, David. I knew you could ask him.
Great.
And a pretty neat job, too, if you ask me.
Oh, I don't mess around, boy.
Looks like I'm the guy that's been framed. How much is it going to cost me?
Oh, don't worry, Pop. It won't cost you anything.
Well, there must be a catch to it somewhere.
There is. See, we want to work for the money.
Well, that sounds like a very commendable idea.
You can blame David.
I thought if we worked for it, we'd appreciate it more.
Yeah, that's right.
That's at least the way I feel.
I always appreciate it more if Pop gives it to us.
Oh, David's right, Ricky.
Can we do it, Pop?
Well, I don't see why not. I think there are lots of little jobs you can do around the house and earn some extra money.
What's this? Did I hear you say you were paying for housework now, dear?
Well, only for the boys. You see, they want to earn a little extra money for Christmas presents.
Well, that sounds like a fine idea. Well, that's not exactly what we meant, Pop.
Well, I thought you said you wanted to work and earn some money.
We mean a regular job in a store. A regular job? Well, just on weekends and after school, maybe.
A lot of the kids are doing it.
Well, I'm sure there are lots of things you could do around the house here. You could help your mother with the chores.
Yeah, but we want to make some money.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but if Mom doesn't get paid, then it's not fair.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Now, in just a second. Let's tackle one problem at a time. Where do you guys think you could get a job?
And we could work in a store.
Oh, I think you guys are a little young for that.
And we talked to Mr. Miller at the grocery store, and he said he'd think it over.
Oh, I don't see how you'd make much money.
If it was an ice cream store, I'd work for nothing, boy.
You certainly wouldn't get rich that way.
I bet I get fat enough to look rich.
They had something there. How about it, Pop? What do you say?
Well, I don't suppose earning a little Christmas money will do you any harm.
Oh, I'm not sure I like the idea of they're going out and working in some strange place, though. Oh, don't worry, Mom. We know practically everybody in town. Or at least Ricky does. Really? Sure. When we go to the bakery, the lady always gives him a free cookie. When we go to the drugstore, he gets free bubble gum. He even gets free ice cream at the soda store. So you do all right, don't you?
Oh, I don't mess around, boy.
He knows everybody. He's a regular politician.
Can I help it if older women find me attractive?
I still think you guys are pretty young to go out and get an actual job. Pop used to work when he was a boy, didn't you, Pop?
Well, yes, that's true, David. I'll never forget this one winter. I think it was the coldest winter we ever had. I had this job working Saturdays in a grocery store. I had to trudge 3 miles through the snow just to get there.
Did you work afternoons, too?
Well, no, it wasn't a regular job, but... See, it seemed in those days we had more snow in the winters, and your Uncle Al and I used to pick up some extra money shoveling snow off people's sidewalks. Never forget this one afternoon we took care of 15 customers.
Holy smokes.
Well, that sounds like a lot of hard work, boy.
Well, if you figure on earning extra Christmas money, you gotta count on a lot of hard work.
Well, it's okay with me, Pop, can't we?
Well, it's up to you guys. It's all right with me.
Gee, thanks, Pop. Well, I want to go on record as saying this is not my idea. Come on, Ricky. Let's go.
I could have been talked out of this very easily.
Are you both be careful going downtown? Okay, Mom.
Will you do me one favor, Mom?
What's that, dear?
Will you tell David he doesn't have to hold my hand when we cross the street anymore?
Go on. Who'd want to hold your hand anyhow?
Oh, yeah? Don't forget, I'm also attracted to younger women.
Imagine those guys looking for a job.
I hope they don't get into any trouble.
No, they'll be all right.
Oh, say, before I forget it, would you pick up a couple of things at the grocery store for me?
Oh, I think it could be arranged.
Here's the list. It's just a few blocks. You know where Miller's grocery store is, don't you?
Oh, sure. Well, is this a complete list? Just eggs and a pound of butter?
No, don't worry about that, dear. I gave Mr. Miller a great big list of things yesterday. They're waiting right there for you to pick them up.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's not that much. I pick them up myself, but I have to go over to Schultz's bakery, and that's in the opposite direction. Besides, you can work up an appetite for lunch.
Just a second. You don't care how the groceries get here as long as they arrive in time for dinner, right?
Well, no, if you don't feel strong enough, you can take Ricky's bike.
That's not a bad idea, but I think I have a better one.
Okay, suit yourself. I'll see you later.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Miller's Market.
Hello, Mr. Miller. This is Mr. Nelson.
Oh, hello, Mr. Nelson.
Say, do you make deliveries?
Oh, sure, especially to our good customers.
Well, Mrs. Nelson gave you an order yesterday, and she'd like to add a dozen eggs and a pound of butter.
Okay. Yeah. Well, looks like you're having a party or something.
No, but we have 2 growing boys, and they sure keep putting it away.
Yeah, fine youngsters they are, too. Oh, thank you. Say, that little fella is a regular card, isn't he? My wife says that all the women are crazy about him.
Yes, I know. He told us.
As a matter of fact, they were in here to see me just yesterday. Wanted to know if I needed any extra help around the store.
Oh, yes, they mentioned they'd spoken to you. I think they're trying to earn some extra money for Christmas.
Well, I didn't know what to say exactly. Be honest with you, I don't need any extra help right now.
Oh, of course, I understand. Besides, they're pretty young, especially Ricky.
Oh, they're awfully good boys, though.
Say, wait, I just got an idea. Say, I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
Certainly try, Mr. Nelson.
Well, I was wondering whether you could find a couple of things for him to do down there and give him a couple of dollars, and then I'd reimburse you.
Well, I hate to take advantage of a situation like that.
No, it's nothing like that. In fact, you'd be doing me a favor. You know, you could just let him help out with a few things around the store, and then just give him a couple of dollars and add it onto our bill.
Well, if you say so, Mr. Nelson. Like I say, they're awful good boys, and if they do any real work for me, I'll pay them myself.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Just make sure they don't find out about it. You know, it'd spoil the fun.
Don't you worry. I'll just tell them I changed my mind. In fact, I guess we could use a little extra help at that. We're expecting some things in for the holidays, and the boys could help me unload and put them on display.
Oh, that's fine.
And they could make some deliveries for me, too.
Well, gee, that sounds great. What time do you want them there?
Any time after lunch, say about 2 o'clock.
Okay, then I'll tell them.
Say, why don't I call them on the phone and make it sort of businesslike?
Well, ought to be just easy if I tell them I was speaking to you on the phone, or any way you want to do it.
Okay, Mr. Nelson. Don't you worry about a thing.
Okay, goodbye, and thanks a lot.
Bye.